owner and chief veterinarian of Aquatic Veterinary Services. Today we will be discussing the number one reason why people give up keeping fish. And it usually happens fairly early in the fish keeping hobby. Now, a lot of people get involved with fish because they ask mom or dad for a puppy or a kitten. Mom and dad says no. Let's try a fish and see how it goes. So everybody's excited. You get the tank, you get the fish, you dump the fish in, and about a week or two later, all hell breaks loose. The fish gets sick, your ammonia spikes, everything dies. Mom and dad cave to the puppy. So the biggest problem with this is that people are unaware of new tank syndrome. So when you have a brand new sparkling tank, your nitrogen cycle is not established. And I know there's many over-the-counter products that say, this will instantly start your tank. I'm sorry, they don't. We've tried them. There was one that shortened it a tiny bit. But unfortunately, when it comes to setting up a new tank, patience is the key. So yes, I know delayed gratification is very hard, but when you get your tank, don't fill it to the brim with fish to start. Get just a couple fish. More water is your friend. So if you're thinking, should I get a 20-gallon or a 10-gallon? Get a 50-gallon, because I guarantee the more water you have, the easier this process will be. So new fish in brand new system with brand new filtration, they're going to start producing ammonia. It's the primary fish waste. They eat a lot of protein. It's just kind of how they're built. And then ammonia is going to build up, hopefully to a level where it doesn't kill your fish. Again, this is the number one problem. Your ammonia spikes. It has nowhere to go. You don't know that it's there, and the fish just it. So ammonia builds up, and then the bacteria that the fish bring with them, you don't have to add them. They start converting the ammonia to the middle of your nitrogen cycle, which is nitrite, which still isn't even that good. High nitrite levels can actually lead to a disease known as methemoglobinemia, or brown blood disease. And essentially, it looks as it sounds. Instead of the fish's gills being red, they're going to be brown. This is because the nitrite will actually competitively bind with oxygen in the hemoglobin in the fish's blood. So the little red blood cells that should be carrying oxygen are actually carrying nitrite, which isn't good for your fish. But then moving on from the nitrite is moving to nitrate. Now this is the safest product for your fish, and many common pet species, most tropicals, goldfish, koi, can tolerate a fairly high level. But obviously that's not going to start the instant you drop fish into your tank. It's going to take up to 4 to 6 weeks, which many people don't want to wait for. But that's really the biggest problem, is that you dump all this fish in, and if they're sick or not is another factor. And then, it's just unfortunately that poor little fish has to suffer. So please, if you're going to get a new fish tank or get started in aquariums, do your research, understand what the nitrogen cycle is. I'm putting a link below for our description of it. We have other videos you can look at, but please go slow. If you can get a bigger tank, get a bigger tank. It's going to be the best thing. It just makes things so much easier the more water you have to work with. So yes, number one new reason that people leave the fish hobby is because they tend to have new tank syndrome with a big ammonia spike that kills all their fish. So get a test kit. Again, link below, our favorite one. Educate yourself and be prepared to see a spike. It will go away. I guarantee it. It just takes time. So thank you very much for watching today. And if you have any questions, feel free to visit our website at cafishvet.com. At Aquatic Veterinary Services, fish are treated like family.
For help with your fish, please visit the American Association of Fish Veterinarians at fishvets.org or the World Aquatic Veterinary Medical Association at wavma.org.